What are your thoughts on James Pearce?
Dion, I
Drama?
like how you made the topic of the Atlanta Falcons the grounded Falcons, right? Now, yeah, we think Falcons fly, they're grounded on the ground. But grounded, when we were growing up, means your ass was on punishment. I mean, your ass was stuck in the goddamn room. So, yes, the grounded Falcon that you had to bring up on the very first fucking question is the one that's about to be on punishment, James Pearce. Jesus Christ. Listen, hey, they say that the frontal lobe doesn't fully develop on a human until they're about 25 years old. James Pearce
25,
Jr.
26, yeah.
is 22, and that frontal lobe is the one that basically it helps you with making those decisions from right and from wrong to the consequences, right? And unfortunately, when you're 22 and you got a lot of money, guess what hits the mind? That pussy mind. You get that pussy mind, and next thing you know, everything, you just lose control. And Rakia Jackson, what I'm saying, she's pretty smoking hot, but you have to think as a NFL stud, you can get probably anything you want after that. But
easily.
From a lot of things that I've read, and we're seeing the reports, and it looks bad across the board. You see the video of him running from the cops and then being tackled and everything like that. But from a lot of stuff that I've read, though, was it looks worse than what it is compared to that first day of everything happening. And I'm in my forums, and we always talk about things, and there's people that come up there and they bring up issues. And there was actually an attorney, and he was talking about it. He's an attorney in Florida, and he was saying that a lot of times cases like this, things tend to get dropped. The hitting a police officer, that tends to get dropped because there's a lot of things going on. You're kind of like just trying to get fight. It's not necessarily what it is. I don't think he actually put his hands on her. The way the story goes is that
she hit her with a car.
Excuse me. The way the story goes, right, is that she broke up with him. That she blocked his phone call because he was calling her. So he actually knew where she was at, saw her, tried to talk to her. She drove off. He followed her. She was actually going to the police station or whatever because she was saying that he was stalking her now at this point.
She was gonna burn her and all that other
pussy
stuff.
on the mind. It's been a couple days. He's been blowing her up, blah, blah, blah. When he gets to, he crashes his car into her. I don't know how fast he was going. I don't know. Was it just kind of like get in front of her and block her? I don't know. I'm not going to speculate anything. It's all allegations, right?
Good.
Yeah, she gets out. Everything's happened. The cops see what's happening because it's right in front of the police car. They chase him down. They beat him up. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So for me as a fan, and I think for everybody else, you don't want to see somebody go to prison or go to jail pussy on the brain, right? I'm sorry if I'm using it. I hope this isn't a PG a radio, but show. But I hope that when you see a lot of stuff that happens in the NFL, a lot of players have done some pretty reckless things, and you want to see guys get punished because you don't want these rich people to just get away with anything. But at the same time, you're kind of like, can this be something that can be fixed? And with a lot of stuff that happened with players in the past, they've gotten some punishment. I speculate that he is gonna get some punishment. I don't know how bad I don't know how bad the charges are because there's no charges yet on him. They're still investigating him. But for me, I'm looking at least half the season. So I'm looking at least probably 10-game suspension for him. But I don't think he's gonna get jail time and things like that, man. I really just don't. And call it what you want. Hey, you're a Falcon fan. You want your guy. I just don't see it, man. Especially. Look, I could bring up, I know we're talking about the Falcons, but let's bring up the Rashee Rice. The guy was driving 120 miles an hour, caused a 5-car accident, dipped out and left the scene. He didn't go to jail. So, I mean, yes, I know it is domestic violence, but he didn't physically beat her up, punch her. I don't know. Just me. I'm just hoping, fingers crossed.
Paige.
I mean,